Hello, and welcome back to another RiftGuides WildRift video. Today we're going to today we're going to react to the top Riven in China. Riven top is the perfect champ to 1v5 according to WildRift China, and we'll break down this play and make sure that you know everything you need to know. Let's start with the runes here. So we have the pretty cookie cutter standard setup with Conqueror, very powerful rune for Riven, gets it easily stacked. Riven also has an auto-attack reset with the first ability, allowing her to weave in so many auto-attacks, which is just bonus damage. Last stand, a very curious thing, I guess, because she knows she will be low HP against the Jace and therefore wants the benefit of this rune. Alacrity, adding more attack speed to the mix, and obviously sudden impact. Now, many of you would ask, why sudden impact? Your champion has multiple dashes. Your Q1 is a dash, your Q2 is a dash, your Q3 is a dash, and, well, your E, or rather your third ability is a dash as well. Which means you have multiple sources to get this bonus armor pen. Now with this, you can even invest into items like Yumu's Ghostblade, and then have a very early power spike that allows you to literally one-tap people. So let's see what the Riven player is doing. You see already that the Riven player has pre-stacked her passive early on to just have the bonus advantage to just get a better trade, but the Jace is just completely demolishing her, but the Jace nearly wins! What is this champion's damage? Excuse me? How illegal was that? Wasn't this the most illegal thing ever? No? And the wave is even in a perfect spot for the Riven to play. Jace goes in for a quick combo, goes into the melee form. Now the Riven goes for a quick trade with the Jace again, has the honey fruit to just sustain. But you see the relentless aggression from both sides. Riven has to go home again. The Jace knows about this and he should just crash the wave. He wanted to cancel, now he has to instantly crash the wave. Otherwise, the Riven will just get things for free. And the Jace has no window to recall. The Jace has already a serrated Dirk. And the Jace can also run sudden impact. So he already has armor. Oh, he missed. He already has the armor pen. In addition to his sudden impact. Canceling the Jace, making sure he can't go base, being completely out of mana now. The Jace now has to go base if he didn't pick up the fruit. The Riven just knows the limits of a champion, goes for a quick trade, nearly gets the Jace kills. The Jace has to flash away. Like, this is so crazy. Does the Jace even run? Does the Jace even run bone plating? I didn't even pay attention. Like, the Riven is playing so aggressive. Now the Zed makes his appearance. There's just no way he survived this. He flashes away with a sliver of HP that gets a level up. Now the Zed can't go for the kill. Then the Zed is also very much pissed. And now, I believe the Jace needed to instantly push the wave and go for one plating because he doesn't want to slow push, and then he just goes away again because of the risk of jungle. Okay, he probably did so because he's already there. Gives her a big blast, and the hacker comes in with a beautiful gank, seeing that the Jace is overextended, and we see some heavy trading, getting a free kill for the Riven. Like, the Riven is now so strong that if the Jace comes back after another reset, like if the Riven resets now, he will push the next wave potentially because he has such a fast clear because of all of his AoE abilities. Or he just goes, or maybe he just goes for his plating and just recalls. Okay, he clears the front line, makes sure the minion wave walks in. Okay, so I assume so. He cleared the first minion, so the wave walks into tower, so everything is fine. But I believe this might have been a mistake. Does he actually challenge him here? No way. Okay. He probably waits now for the Jace to use the combo into the minion wave, and after the Jace uses his combo, he will all in the Jace. Is he actually gonna do it. Yeah, he did it. The mad lad just did it. You just completely ran over that guy. Oh man. And I don't think that, like, Riven even has armor pen boots. I don't think Riven is supposed to counter Jace like this. I think the Jace, right? He doesn't even have bone plating, no? So, which means, like, if he had bone plating, none of these trades in the early game would have been close. I think isn't it 60% on Last Stand? And then it starts stacking. Like, look at this damage. Nice knock by the Jason to the tower, but it will not be enough. This Jace needs to be so careful. He just goes in for a quick trade, gets him killed, flashes out. Could have even survived one tower shot. Riven damage is crazy if you know what you're doing. And this game looks like such a good game to build their stance as well later on. And Riven wants ability haste so much. And she gets ability haste from Black Cleaver here. And then can even get items such as Death Stance, making her so tanky against the enemy team comp. Doesn't it max out on 40%? I think it starts at 60, no? Riven spots the... Look at the damage, she just tapped that guy. No prisoners? She's taking literally no prisoners. And this Jace now knows that he's playing with fire the moment he's too close to her. Because this Riven, she doesn't take no prisoners. She just goes in and kills. So if the Jace isn't fast enough to swap into melee form to knock her away, it's just Jover. And as you've seen, even the HP lead relative to the Jace's own HP isn't enough to just dissuade the Riven from stopping from what she's doing. Like, she just goes in. She just doesn't care. Like, the Jace goes in, goes for a quick trade here, but the Riven knows, and the Riven trades back. And right now, she's not even afraid. Look at the HP bar. She's BMing him. Look at this confidence. She really wants to turn with the animation cancel on her ult and her first ability. Oh, Jace, oh no. It's a tragedy. Oh no. This Jace got absolutely collected by the Riven before, got BM'd, got buried. Like, there's just a massive skill canyon between the Riven and the Jace. Does she go for DD now? Like, she wants to go for another... She really wanted to challenge the Zed, as it seems, for another kill here. Or she just wants to yoink though. This is crazy. I mean, Chempunk also has a lot of ability haste. Right? Oh no, she goes for DD, as expected. Like, DD this game is just way too good. You just can't skip that item here. It's just way too good, no? It's crazy. She has the completed DD now, which means she's an absolute tank. Like, think about this, right? Earlier, she was able to instantly kill somebody, and now she has the luxury of having so much more extra HP because the damage she takes on the physical damage is staggered. Like she just goes in, goes for a quick trade, keeps her ultimate charge just because of the enemy's wind wall, and then executes him. Now she doesn't even want to give the Jace any room. He's not allowed to go even for the tower, rotating around the map, utilizing her first ability's jump to go over walls, whilst the Hacker is taking down the other side of the map on a massive stump, snowballing. Every snowball, like everything happened from the top lane, that the Riven got fed, the Hacker got fed, taking over the entirety of the game. The Hacker also invested into the plated steel caps, making him literally invincible. Oh, Zed, you don't want to get too close to this brush. He just took everything and he just doesn't really care. It's so much damage. Now the Kaiser makes an appearance here. The entire family is coming around, but now he's waiting in the brush for a poor victim to appear, having ultimate available as well. We just saw a shuriken on the Grump with the Zed being there. The China server having voice chat, being able to just communicate that the Zed was here and that they can take a free dragon. Imagine you could do this on the European server. Well, you wouldn't be... To be fair, people would not understand you anyway because barely anyone speaks English. Which is the sad truth. Or at least they refuse to speak English. Pick one. Oh, the Jace just hit you with a full combo, but she doesn't care. Jace will probably be there again to just try and cancel her. Oh, the Yasuo makes his appearance, but this is very sketchy. There's 3 people here now. Nothing is happening on the map because nothing can happen, so he has to flash away. Oh, what a poor timing right now at this moment. Just very unfortunate. Nothing was on the map to be done anyway, so being caught here, rough angle. And now he goes for the Divine Sundra, making himself even more tankier. Like, she's stacking items that provide her with with HP, AD, and ability haste. And Divine Sundra grants her effective health in teamfights through basically Sheen procs. So she has insane damage, and she solidifies her tankiness in combination with the Death Stance. So the Spellblade procs, in combination with her already tankiness, like already tanky self, will make her basically invincible. I think they just send the voice messages into the game, like just to the entire team. Like, nah, you just can't walk to that guy like this. Even through exhausted, look at this BM. He just knows he's dead, but he just says, ah, well, let me go in. But 800 gold to the Kaiser. The Diana just goes in for a quick little kill with a nice, beautiful skin. And there's a massacre unfolding. So much gold to the enemy team, which is always a rough thing. Like, this is one of the things people dislike about WildRift currently, is the amount of, like, shutdown gold you get from killing people. Like, let's say this Riven is playing really well, and she got punished for playing well by the enemy having a big bounty on her. The Hacker even has frozen heart. He really doesn't want to die. And the Jace quick combo. No. It's actual voice comms. Did you see the damage? That was crazy damage. This champion's damage is wild. And now because so many people were up there, the team just got to Nash. Like, look at the actual interaction. The cross-map plays happening. People being punished. It's always nice to see this happen. -1 cannon. Oh yeah, so so much damage and such beautiful play with a lot of cockiness or confidence, depending on how you want to frame it. But now she'll go for Camp Punk, right? No, she's highlighting Mortal Reminder for the armor pen. I think voice messages on the European server would actually not help a lot because many people don't actually speak English. Like if I just take my lobbies as an example, I don't see a lot of English in chat. And of course, it's because the servers got put together. Like the Turkish server, the Russian server, they're all like now playing in a European server. So yeah. She's just looking menacingly while their team is taking everything and she's just playing with them. Even though this death is absolutely ego-based, it was completely unnecessary. But yeah. Like, her presence there allowed their team to get a free dragon, but obviously she could have chosen to not die. Which is the objectively correct thing. But have you seen so far from this player, there's just a lot of ego in play. Respectable. I don't play Riven well at all. Like, this little Poro also needs to die. Like, I hate this Poro, and the fact that it only gives you a little bit of gold is so infuriating. Popping the ult to deal more damage to tower since it grants you bonus AD. Making sure to just, she even dies for the tower, doesn't really matter to her, she just wants to get it as fast as possible, but maybe she gets away, uses the stasis to render the death stance damage on her completely like, okay, a little trick. If you have death stance, and you have Zhonya's, you can void most of the damage you have tanked through death stance. Because the damage over time effect will not be dealt to you as you're in stasis. So the damage you basically consumed into your death stance disappears. At least a big portion of it. Because it's turned into damage over time ticks. And then just insta-kill somebody else. It's insane how well this Riven is playing on a mechanical level. Like, even macro-wise, she's insane if you disregard the fact that she has some little ego extravagant, like, adventures. Like, again, her existence allows her team to get everything for free. Like, every single objective on the map is being taken by the team while she is soaking so much pressure. But again, she should not die for this. Like, this is one of the biggest things. You should not aim to die if you can avoid it, unless you gain so much more by dying compared to living. Or the Yasuo is in big trouble, running from a Riven is a very difficult task, avoiding the stabs from his first ability, tapping this guy. Ooh, this could have maybe been turned on them if the Yasuo got to ult, because if the Yasuo ults, his shield recharges, and then the Karma can completely combo on top, and that could have been an insta-wipe. What a nice gameplay by this player, showcasing what mechanical skill and confidence can do. Very, very nice video. As per usual, you know what to do. Like the video. Comment for the algorithm. And if you like this video on my channel, do the same. Thank you for watching and see you soon for more RiftGuides content. And now, I thank all of you for watching. I will now stop. I need to grab a bite. Maybe I'll stream later and play some myself. And if not, I'll review the 80 carry games, and we basically, you'll be here while I'll talk about 80 carries. And we can discuss, and you can just ask questions while I'm doing so we can basically create content together. Okay? Cool. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and see you soon for more RiftGuides content. And this time, it's a real goodbye, not the video goodbye. See ya, guys. And girls.